because YouTube flagged it. Shall we make it public? I'm gonna go through the content. Maybe just stick. No, there were no views on it, so I don't feel obligated to release it. But I do want to get all these raw clips out there because there's a break in the timeline. So going back to most recent most viewed. I'm looking for clips that I pulled out because I was horrified. This is an edit. I'm not going to waste time editing behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes, so I know the content is good. This is going to be an edit. Accidentally can't spell today. I'm tired. It should be Ley. Crap. Accident. Man, spent behind. This is just a data dump. I did this with Luke's World. I screwed with my analytics by pulling stuff that I've pulled. I don't know if you get dinged for doing that, putting up clips and then pulling them off. What a beating. Housekeeping. So we're going to go back to most viewed. I think I only had 2 clips, so that should be enough of this nonsense. Because I am not going to edit these clips, so I don't know what I was thinking. I'm OCD about stuff. Okay, 4 views. This is a bowling video. Man. It's short, so let's see what we got here. I was playing with YouTube Editor, and I must have accidentally. I'm going to keep that off. But this is where I learned to play with the editor, so let's let her rip. As part of the process of creating a channel was by, this is where I would go when I was doing Luke's World 2, and I was trying to figure out the YouTube editor software, so that's where I started playing with these clips. So this is actually kind of historic in that this is where I tinkered with it. Part of that huge learning curve. Oh. XW. It has an interesting timestamp on it to validate that, so. Okay, see what other gems I pulled off because I was horrified. Video manager. No way, do not post this Cray Cray review. Oh, no, 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 no. This is an edited clip that I was supposed to merge with another clip, so this is safe. So we're gonna let her rip. This is the one where I caught someone spying on me, so. Freaked out when someone sweating the small stuff. What I will do is I will organize this stuff in that playlist behind the scenes. So we're almost hopefully done. It's like in the video or in the movie written about the Navy SEALs in Mogadishu that YouTube hit, YouTube down, no video gets left behind. Okay. Let's see if there are any stragglers. That are left behind. No. No. Ooh. Led Zeppelin, man, they are all over Led Zeppelin. Okay, this is the one that I dealt with. Oh, I'm getting pounded. It's 10:50. Oh, I forgot to do the. It's 10:50. July the 11th. Okay, so no, no. I'll delete. I will release that video. Okay, so we're good. There's no views. This should already be in here. And it's let's throw you back on here. Turkey that got away. Okay. Okay. One last check. No video gets left behind. Full disclosure. Full disclosure. I wanted to blow through all of this stuff. New, most viewed. Stop that. You can only do that in private, my friend. No. What's this? Copyright. 0. Raw footage waiting to be viewed. Okay, so we got sidetracked. Just what happens. That's why sometimes things in my life don't get done. Okay, we're gonna go back to where we started. Reset. 3 subs, 247 views. We've got a run rate of 330, which is insane. This is an insane number, folks. I don't understand what's going on here. I do, but we'll save that for Monday. Okay. The top 10. Watch time. Important. More than views, in my humble opinion. Because that's what YouTube wants, is watch time. I'm just curious. We're not gonna, I'm behind, so we're gonna save all this cool stuff for Monday. Okay, we're gonna blast on over to Vlogging with Luke. Picked up a sub. Excuse me, a hairball. We beat Luke to a dead horse. 5 subs. What's going on here? Yeah, let's not open a can of worms. I'm gonna do a spreadsheet. I just started it, and it's gonna review Luke's World, subs, views, run rate. Those are the 3 important numbers for me at this time that will probably evolve over time. These are videos. First video created based on creation date. And I'll have views here so I can look and see what they're doing. I'm curious to see if the videos that I released at Luke's World, my very first ones, how they're competing against the other first released videos from the other channels. And this, I'm going to release a fourth channel that I was hoping that Luke Nakahara, this channel would be one that isn't taking off, so I am an expert in this one other area, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do any behind the scenes video, except the behind the scenes videos on the secret channel will be within that channel. So I will post the numbers, but there will be absolutely no content. We won't look at the analytics. I'll be just reporting them. I'm thinking also about starting another channel that's just a bad channel that has consistent bad shtick. And I'm not talking about language, but content. But I can't be passionate about doing something like that because I can't stand dealing with bad content. So I'm just thinking out loud. But there is a common denominator of all these channels that I'm having is I'm an expert in, this is expert content that's being released in all these channels. I'm going to be an expert. I'm not an expert yet, but I'm working real hard towards being an expert on applying paint protection film to a 2017 Honda Civic. In order to be an expert, you need to have 10,000 hours of hands-on in that field. I'm an expert when it comes to telecom. I'm an expert at a bunch of things. And the one thing about being an expert is those skills transfer over to other areas. There are common denominators about what makes a person an expert in other fields. Let's get off back on focus. This is a spreadsheet, so we're going to save our thunder till Monday. Okay, reset. Five subs, 5,064 views. We've got a run rate of 200. It's dropped, but it's about where it needs to be. People sleep typically, so this is always going to be here on this channel. I don't usually have people that get up early. This is central base time stuff. A couple people that get up early, but for the most part the channel dies at 10 o'clock. Got a bunch of old farts. Someone got up and had to see. It's funny. It's probably one person. When you get old, you have this thing called insomnia. So one of my friends probably couldn't go to bed or got up early or whatever and thought they'd watch a couple of episodes of Vlogging with Luke. The weekend crap. This is Monday, so people probably just getting on with their week. This is These are the two numbers I look at. I think I'm getting hammered by YouTube for not having another video because that really shouldn't be there. This is normal. But the fact that I didn't come up with a video yesterday, and I mentioned this, is going to affect the analytics. So this is YouTube stuff. So I'm being choked by YouTube. It's part of the analytic game. YouTube wants their content providers to go, oh crap, I better produce a video because I'm going to go down the pooper. So that's going to continue to go down because I have first-hand experience of this on Luke's World and what happens when you don't release content. So I think we beat vlogging with Luke with a dead horse. Luke's World, though, is at a point to where it is running on its own, but it still needs a video a week put in. We've jumped up, so woohoo! We're at 35 subs. I talked about this yesterday, released that video. I felt like the numbers would be in the 40s, so we're a little high on what my expectations were. On that, I'm starting to get some people interacting with me, which is huge. I didn't check to see if that person was a sub, but I will, because I'm making a video because of that person. It's about fuel economy. I've also decided that I am sitting on a ton of PPF material, and it pains me because it's all bad footage. But today I decided that I'm going to release drafts of all my stuff, but I'm not going to do it immediately. So today is Wednesday. On Friday morning, I'm going to release the raw footage, the draft version, all strung together, and it's probably going to have to be broken out in parts because it took me forever to do that. These are crazy numbers. This is a crazy number. This is surprising. I've released a video, but it may stop the bleeding. But I'm going downhill. I need more content out there.